Hello folks and welcome back to Medieval Total War. I am Conostep and this is going to be part 40 of my early campaign where I'm playing as the Almohads. And it sure does feel nice to kind of jump back in here into my non-stressful campaign, because my other campaign where I'm playing as Aragon, well, I just had a civil war erupt, and yeah, although it's exciting, it's fun, and I can't wait to get back into that one as well just to kind of resolve things. It's nice playing these two campaigns, you know. This one kind of feels like it's a nice little relaxing little vacation here in Almohad land where everything is going swimmingly well, and then my Aragon campaign's like, I'm learning some stuff, you know, I'm really learning things. Not that I'm not learning things in this campaign, I sure am. I'm learning slowly, a little bit surely, a little bit more about siege warfare in both of my campaigns. And specifically, I'd say, yeah, the Almohads seem to have some units that don't perform very well in sieges, and I'm learning that, so yeah, I'm figuring this out. But in any case, as far as the victory conditions for this campaign are concerned, I am taking out one of my main opponents in the Danes. I do have the Danish king, who is the last family member left, trapped in a castle here in Swabia, and it is going to take 3 turns for this garrison to starve out. And as long as this war keeps on continuing, I am losing 9,000 florins per turn. So I do want to end this faster if I could. I did have to bring up some artillery from Burgundy, so they're not going to be available in this turn. They will be available in the next turn. So I'm only going to be saving 1 turn by attacking this keep here in Swabia. But you know what? That's by saving 1 turn, that's potentially another 9,000 florins in my pocket. Because even though my treasury is doing okay at 146,000, I'd prefer that to not drop too much further down. Now, my artillery that I'm going to be bringing into this battle here in Swabia, not great. You know, the demi-culverin is good, or the demi-cannon is good. The 2 mortars, not so much. I've not been too pleased by them, but this is just a keep. This is just the tier 2 castle building and curtain wall and ballista tower. So I believe the curtain wall indicates that it's going to be that secondary outer wall is instead of wood, it's going to be like stone or brick or whatever. So yeah, it's going to be slightly tougher to get into, but still, I think the mortars can hopefully help me out there. So I should be able to finish the Danes off, as I was saying, at the end of next turn. And that should really solve a lot of issues for me, because then I can get rid of, I mean, that's just going to make all these Danish fleets get away from me. I have cleared all the Danish fleets out of the northern sea areas. There's no other boats up here, but then we start getting into this area. And yeah, like I can beat them in every place I see them. Here, and here we can beat them as long as we can catch them. But then it's these big kahunas here that I just, I can't touch these. Not until I'm, finished dealing with their other stuff. But honestly, I'm probably going to just kind of finish off the faction before I have to deal with these big old fleets. And that's good, because I don't want to have to, just lose a mountain of boats to destroy these fleets. Those are massive, massive fleets. So that should be all good. Now, moving forward then, like after the Danes, I suppose that I would have to go after the Poles, just because they are the next closest as far as points are concerned. Now, they're not in a great shape. I mean, I feel like they just dealt with the civil war themselves and they lost, I think, another territory, Prussia, and then the Mongols took it. So they're not doing too great. They only have these 3 armies here in Kiev are kind of their main only good armies left, and so they shouldn't be too difficult to deal with, but I still think I do need to deal with them just because they could be getting some more points as we go along here in this campaign. I had to remind myself that the Hungarians, this is a reemergence faction, correct? I got rid of them before. I mean, they only have, they have 12 points, so yes, this is a reemergence faction. Man, they're doing well. They're doing well. They're about to finally finish off the Turks. Finally, someone did it. It's going to be 3 turns before the Turkish garrison falls, and yeah, unfortunately, they're not going to be able to do much here. So yeah, that will be the Turks gone, and it's going to be curious to see what the Hungarians do from there. Like, will they be attacking the Egyptians? I would assume so. I think that, typically factions do kind of follow their religious lines if they can. And if they can attack a Muslim faction instead of a Christian faction, I think that's what the Hungarians will do. Also, Constantinople is a very, very good province to have, so that might be another reason there. The Egyptians are another emergence faction, so, if I have 2 emergence factions kind of fighting each other, they both sit at 12 points, that'd be fine with me, that'd be kind of cool. There's something to look forward to, though, here in Western and Central Europe, which is going to be curious because we saw earlier in this campaign when the Sicilians fell to kind of just natural causes, what was going to happen, who picked up the vacuum left by the Sicilians. Well, it was the Danes. The Danes kind of swept in and did a lot of good work there, and they were really pushing back the French. You know, that's kind of why I felt forced to start this war when I did, was because I thought, you know, if I'm ever going to do this, I should do it while the Danes are preoccupied with this war up here. So once the Danes are gone, who would be picking up the pieces? Well, it looks like the French are best positioned to do so, doesn't it? Because once I finish off the Danes, I do not intend to hang on to these territories. No. I don't really want to be up here. I want to be trading with these people, you know, making my money back and not really, you know, going to war with them. So I will be retreating back to Spain and holding my northern borders here at Aragon and Navarre. And that will be leaving just a big old swath of open territory that can potentially be taken, I'm assuming, by the French, right? Let's see, it looks like, so there is a couple Sicilian provinces. Man, this is so interesting. Yeah, the Sicilians are here. And then, who are these? Are these the Burgundians? Or are these the Swiss? I can't remember. Okay, so these are the Swiss here in Switzerland and Tyrolia. And, I don't see... Maybe they can take a few territories. That would be nice. And then there are the Germans that are they're still here, you know. They have four territories. Kind of hanging on, but I feel like they're kind of trapped, right? They don't really have a place to expand to without, you know, angering a lot of folks. Maybe yeah, with the Danes gone, perhaps the Germans can push up into Saxony and Brandenburg, but then there's another Swiss force here in Friesland that can potentially take this stuff in this direction as well. So it's going to be really curious. I would assume it's going to be the French taking over a lot of this, you know, Danish territory. And looking ahead, you know, the French aren't too far below the Danes when it comes to their points. You know, they have 84 and currently the Danes have 95. Now, would the French be making just a crap ton of more points if they took these territories? I suppose they'd be making 5 off Burgundy. So Burgundy is here. Yeah, they would definitely be taking Burgundy back, and that's a good grab for them once they take that. And then Anjou province, yeah. And then Toulouse, Brittany, sure. Cyprus, no. Wait, right? They're not going to be getting Cyprus. No, they need a navy to do that. So, yeah, they can't grab this without having a navy or something. So, that's not going to be happening. But the French, what I'm saying though, is that the French could potentially be a future conquest. But man, their conquest points are so shit. The fact that they have to take 5 provinces just to make 1 conquest point that's tough for them. So yeah, we'll keep an eye on it. I might not have to go to war with them in the future, but we'll see. First things first is the Danes, and then probably the Poles, and then yeah, we'll just keep an eye on the developing situation after that. But as far as this turn is concerned, yeah, I don't think there's too much else for me to do. I think I'm at the end of this turn, honestly. If I take a peek around and making sure that everyone's building stuff and training stuff, I can... What do I want to train here in Morocco? Maybe some more spearmen, I suppose? Yeah, I feel like I was running out of spearmen. I don't know why. I feel like a few of my battles that I wanted to fight up here, I didn't have Muwahid foot soldiers, so maybe get a few of these trained up here in Aragon. This is where I'm training soldiers with no armor upgrades, but with plenty of weapon upgrades, just so that they can fight in the desert if I wanted them to. And then here in Navarre, I do have the armor and the weapon upgrades. So let's get some more Muwahid foot soldiers here. Yeah, I feel like I was running out of these guys, and I should not be running out of Muwahid foot soldiers. They are a good unit. And then let's get some more Gulam cavalry here in Lyon as well. My good heavy cav, and yeah, I mean, typically they are a medium. They're more like a medium cav than a heavy cav unit. But, you know, with gold armor and silver weapon upgrades, that's not bad. You know, that's not bad at all. And I will be finishing off that 4th tier metalsmith building pretty soon here. And that should be giving me, I'm assuming, yeah, gold weapons and gold armor. Yeah, that's going to be pretty nice here in Lyon. Yeah, good stuff. Good stuff indeed. I think everywhere else is good for now. And yeah, I did just have my new king come of age, or Khalifa Ali IV. Decent influence. Piety, command, 3 acumen. Yeah, he's alright. And he is married, so that's good. Great warrior, +5 health, Sybarite, -2 valor. Yeah, he eats a lot, so I have to make sure he doesn't fight. Don't want him to fight, but... And he does have an heir, correct? Yeah. It's probably a younger brother, but you know what? That's fine. And at least we have someone in 2 years that could take over if... what's his name again? Ali. Yeah, Ali the Fourth. And just in case he dies, yeah, in 2 years, things will be fine. Let's bring up to here to Aragon to kind of make sure his influence is reaching to these territories, even though I don't intend to keep these territories. The closer to the center of the action, and by center I don't mean front lines, I mean center, you know, centralized within the empire. That way his influence isn't too far away from any, either side of the territory, right? So that should be fine going forward. I think that's about it for this turn, honestly, so I probably just drop a save and end this turn. I just want to double check things, make sure I'm not missing anything, but yeah, I think everything's all good. All of these castles here in Brittany, and then Anjou, and then Province as well, are all going to be falling this turn, so I don't have to deal with that. And I'm fine with leaving a few units kind of in reserves in the back as well, so I don't really mind about that. Out here, I'm a little bit exposed for sure, so I'm hoping like no one attacks me while I'm kind of out here trying to kill this Danish king. But yeah, well, let's just keep an eye on this. Hopefully not. Drop a save, and let's end this turn. And that's going to be it for the Turks. Yeah, the Hungarians did not want to wait for that castle to fall. They just kind of charged right on in there and killed them. So, yeah, now the Hungarians have Greece. That's a good province. So, 2 more years before this siege falls. Is that just... I thought that was what it already was. And yeah, these castles fell to me as well. Inquisition. Okie dokie. Drinking Den. So yeah, this is going to give my... Is it my... I can't remember. Is it my assassins, I think? An extra point of valor, I believe. And then yes, my ruler has a son on the way. Chinless Wonder. Yeah, it's unfortunate. -1 acumen, -1 command, but not a big deal. I don't think he's anyone important, honestly. So let's take a peek at this. So I can assign a few of these governorships to people just as long as I hang out of these territories. I may as well. And... Oops, not that. Yeah, 2 more turns before this castle falls. So let's just kind of get in here. Let's get an army together that can storm this castle. And so I'm still wondering like how to bring in reinforcements during siege battles. Is it just the same way, or do I need to send do I need to drag both stacks onto the castle? I'm not quite sure. I haven't really tested this yet, so I guess I can try to find out in this battle how it works. Yeah, I guess, yeah, that's what I can do. So in this battle, what I'm going to do is use my artillery, fire off all of my rounds, and then I can withdraw these pieces, or, you know, the crews, that is, and then see if I can get 3 more units on, and see, I'll test out first by just dragging the original 1 stack onto the castle, but if this doesn't work, then I'll try other things, because I haven't done this yet. I've not used reinforcements in siege battles. I didn't know that I could until one of my advisors let me know. So yeah, learning things here. So I'm gonna put this stack together and then go from there. Here we are, ready to take on this garrison here in Swabia and potentially, hopefully, finish off the Danish king and the Danish faction here. Let me not forget to press save. And the army that I'm bringing is a no-nonsense, just kind of go in there. My options were limited. I didn't really have the greatest forces to kind of fight this. And I know that that's kind of been a reoccurring issue with my castle forces, is that I've either been kind of bringing my backups in, like my reserves, essentially, so that I don't waste my good frontline soldiers, which is, I guess, been a mistake, as well as using backup generals as well. That has been one reason why I've been losing my castle battles. And but in other cases, it's just been because I don't have anything else available. You know, there's been situations where I didn't really plan ahead far enough to make sure that I had the forces available, you know, for these fights. And so these are kind of issues that I do need to work on moving forward into my other future, you know, campaigns while I'm playing this game. And this is going to be an example of that, right? But it's not too bad. You know, if I look at it, my force is pretty no nonsense. I got my Almohad urban militia, my good swordsmen, and then my Ghazi infantry, good against armor axemen. I have a few units of archers, a unit of camels, just because they also are archers. In fact, I think if I dismount them, I can get a unit of desert archers, I believe. Which might be worth it, honestly. But then again, I will say, they have their 4-man unit of Royal Knights, which is, of course, guarding the king. It's not going to be much, but I don't really have anything else here that's great against that, except, I guess, the Ghazi infantry with their bonus against armored attacks, or armored units. I guess they can drag them down. But just having a camel unit, with its bonus versus cavalry might also be useful. So maybe I just keep them mounted, just in case I need a little bit of extra something, just to kind of drag down this king. And then it's my artillery, which is going to be the weak point. Like I was saying before, 2 mortars, not great, but my demi-culverin should be good, or demi-cannon should be good. And then it's only going to be a 2-star general, which is going to be a Saharan cav unit, which is going to be pretty much useless, in this fight. Not going to be very useful. My light cav, but yeah, it's a 2-star general. That's all I had. So let's get in there and fight this battle. Now, something that has been mentioned is that I should be actually just kind of shooting right into the central keep itself, so that I don't have to go through this second inner gate here, just, fighting that one single chokehold. And yeah, hear you loud and clear on that one. But I do, yes, I need to start bringing more artillery pieces, which is something that I just have not been doing, because I didn't think, for the longest time, I did not know that I could bring reinforcements on and, withdraw my artillery pieces and then bring more units on. That's what I kind of thought, that 3 pieces was kind of a good medium balance, and I thought that if I went more than that, then I wouldn't have enough troops to actually do the actual fighting themselves. In addition to that, my understanding is that it's not, there's no like in Rome Total War, where it's like a victory, like a condition where you just kind of hold the center for a certain amount of time. I don't think it's like that. It's my understanding that you just have to kill every single person, every defender, and then you win the battle. So even if I do get into the central keep, and there's still soldiers outside here, then I will have to still go outside here and fight them, just do another chokehold, which is the gate, right? I'd assume that's how that goes. So, yeah, for the future, when I, can plan ahead and have enough artillery pieces, I can, say have 3, 3 for the front and then another 3 for like the sides and back side to get into the keep. That makes a lot of sense, totally. So, going forward, I do need to, think and plan better for these assaults. But let's hope we can get in. It is just a second-tier castle, so even though we're seeing these, mighty, strong, imposing walls in front of us, I don't think, like, this should not be as strong as what we saw with the Citadel Castle, where it was, like, super-duper strong. This should be a bit weaker than that. My demi-cannon is positioned in a way to where it can hit the inner gate. My mortars, I'd just be happy if they can get me through the outer wall. That's about it. If I can get through the outer wall and, and I don't have to, just kind of go into the gate, that's going to be a victory for me. So, yeah, let's see how we do here. Let's kind of get going, start shooting at the gate here. And they do just have ballista towers, so I'm not super duper worried about their artillery taking out my artillery. Of course, as always, I might live to, regret my words. But, yeah, we'll see. I feel like when I use ballistas, it's not too, oh, look at that, we got a hit from the mortar. Hey, good job, guys. Maybe we'll actually get through these walls after all. Yeah, it's not bad work. And I'm not seeing any fire coming from, these are arrow towers, arrow towers, arrow towers. Where are the ballista? I thought this had ballista towers. I'm not seeing any, though. Okay, yeah, there's a ballista tower in the back. So I guess we'll be taking some ballista fire once we get further into the castle. We have a breach point now in the right wall in the central gate, so let's start pushing up here in the center, and then we can also start pushing up on the right flank as well. And yeah, the left flank, it should be open any moment. It's 81% damaged, but I think I should probably wait, or else my guys are just going to be getting shot by arrow fire needlessly. So let's just kind of hang out and wait for that. I will leave my cav in the back, at least for now. And I have my demi cannon shooting at this inner gate. I can barely see it. So hopefully he's working on that. Let's see if I can. Can I see on the inside? It's at 35% damage, so he's getting some shots in. That's good. That's what I like to see. Oh yeah, and I should probably have... Yeah, I should have been doing this already. Okay, start shooting at this arrow tower. Should I back up? Should I, like, retreat and... Instead of getting shot by arrow fire, you know? Like, actually kind of just hang out a little bit and use artillery against these arrow towers a bit. See if we can take some of them down, just so that we will take less casualties. Now my demi cannon's out of ammo, and he's only been able to damage this inner gate by 68%. That's not good enough, and my mortars, well, he's done 8% damage to this arrow tower. So yeah, they're not good. They're not good, but you know what? I still think that I have enough troops to get this done here. So let's kind of move you guys up here, and then start going up the center. And then left flank can start moving up as well. Actually, let's also... withdraw my demi cannon crew and see if I can get reinforcements on, or if that's something that I need to do on the strategic map, if that's something that I need to like actually drag another stack onto the castle so that I can get reinforcements. I'm not sure, but this is how I can learn this. So as soon as my mortars are out of ammunition, in fact, you know, you guys aren't going to do anything against the buildings. So let's try to just use your last ammunition on the... Oh, I guess you can't hit anything. Okay, well, just keep shooting the arrow tower, I guess. Let's charge on in and kill these archers here in the front who are doing a bit of damage to us, and let's go on in and kill these crossbows. Actually, we have some spearmen guarding the gate here, so let's just kind of go in through the center here with our guys in front, and then here, let's go in, stop taking fire from these crossbows. Archers kind of shoot down this 2 chivalric men-at-arms. That should be good. And then what do we have here? Another 2 arquebusiers. Get them down, and as soon as we can kill all of these men inside of the inner castle section, then we will be able to shut down the fire from our outer walls, which will be nice. You guys go in here. And then, yeah, Gaza infantry, rush, rush, rush. You guys get in as well. Go, go, go. And then demi cannon. I told you guys to withdraw. Why are you guys... Oh, you guys have to go all the way over that way because that's where I, like, started the battle? Oh, no. Oh, that's such a long way to run. Oh, man. So my reinforcements have to come over. Let's just withdraw those guys. All right, you guys start working on the gate here, and then you kill these arquebusiers. Guys, infantry, work on the gate, please. And then everyone else just kind of go into loose formation. Here, here, here. And another thing that has been mentioned is that I should stop forcing all of my men through the entryway at the same time, just so that they don't like get tired, and also because I think that there is like a crowding thing, like a crowding mechanic in this game. I'm pretty sure it was present in Shogun as well when you fight river battles, you know, over a choke point, which is, you know, a bridge. But it's kind of, I guess you could say, like, less noticeable, but I think in this game it's super, super noticeable. Like, I think that's one of the reasons, I mean, it has been mentioned that my armies are breaking and fighting over these choke points here just because they're getting crowded, you know, and they're trying to fight their way through this small little gap. So I'm going to try keeping my men in loose formation outside here and sending my units in basically, like, one at a time, I think. And, yeah, I would like to have my general... Is he getting shot? He's kind of... It's getting shot a little bit, yeah. Let's bring archers up, and then camels as well. Yeah, you guys are getting shot. Let's put you guys into loose formation, and then bring you up as well. And then archers, same thing. Bring you guys up as well. Now the gate's been forced open, so let's kind of bring in my Gazi infantry. 28 of these guys to fight 5 Vikings. That's going to be an interesting fight. I think the Vikings do win that, but let's just kind of... see what kind of damage we can do to them before we bring on our Almohad Emir Militia to kind of come on afterwards. And yeah, so looking up here, so when it says like no reinforcements will bring on, I'm pretty sure that means like I can't. Like even once I withdraw, once my men are finished withdrawing off the battlefield, I'm pretty sure that I'm not going to have anyone else available to come on, because even like I'm pretty sure that's usually not grayed out, like when I do have reinforcements available. So Let's make sure that my general is actually in loose formation here. And how are my guys' infantry doing? Like, they're fighting to the last man as they do. Good lads, good lads. They are getting beaten, but at this point I can bring in my Almohad Urban Militia here to help fight. Yes, there you go. And now that the enemy has kind of like come outside of the castle, I think that now's a better time to kind of come in here, because now my guys shouldn't be as crowded. That's my thinking, at least. So let's bring in some more Gazi infantry, possibly from this side as well. Get their armor-piercing attacks into the sides of these knights here. And yeah, so I guess maybe the way that I have to bring on reinforcements is that I drag both stacks onto the castle. That's the only other thing I can think of at this point. I'm kind of at a loss here. So yeah, I suppose that's the answer. I don't know. This seems to be going pretty well because, yeah, we were able to get the enemy to come out of their inner keep and come in and attack us. And now if we can just kind of slip our archers inside, because I think we just have to kill their archers, and that should be all good. So let's get my camels jumping in here to kill the last 2 royal knights. That should help out. And yeah, if I just want to bring my archers inside here, and Almohad Urban Militia, you guys can come in inside as well. And let's try to finish this fight. Yeah, kill these archers and make sure that they can stop firing at us. Archers, please come inside the keep if you can. I'm not sure if you'll be able to get around, but let's see. Let's hope that you can get around here and here. And yeah, let's see. Like, my guys are still running away, but I feel like my demi cannons have already 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, my demi cannons have just finished retreating, and yeah, I can't get any more reinforcements on. So the king is now dead. All right, that's what I need to do. My 29 Saharan Cav are at risk because yeah, this is my general here, so that's a little bit nerve-wracking. All right, let's get you guys in. Let's finish off this enemy here. Archers just go into like melee combat. Why not? Let's just stop the archers from shooting. And at this point, I think it's safe for me to just kind of click Command All and get you guys in here and finish off these archers. So, hey, you know what? I was able to win this one. This is going to go down as a victory for me, which is going to feel good because, you know what, I need some moral victories for winning these siege battles. And yeah, I'm continuing to learn things because I tested out, right, using the 1 stack and seeing if that allowed me to bring reinforcements on, but that's not how this works. So I guess I have to just drag all of the stacks onto the castle that I wish to be involved in the attack, and that's the only other common sense way that I can think of this. So yeah, I'll give that a try next time I do a siege battle. Shouldn't be too long, probably when I'm fighting the Polish, I'll give that a try. We have one brave archer here fighting this remaining battle, and yeah, he's putting up a fight. Jeez, oh Pete, he's really going at it here with one of my archers himself. So, oh dear, he's really going at it. So let's try to get my guys to surround him here. Let's do the old RTS tactic of surrounding the enemy here, and there we go. That's how you get more than one guy attacking him. So I did lose 339, but you know what? At least I won. So there we go. I won, and I'm still learning. So, yeah, the Swabi is now mine. Awesome. And I did sink... Oh, no, they sunk my boats. Fuck. Okay. I actually did have my navy retreat from this sea region, but I'm assuming that this... since all of their boats are essentially lower-tier boats than mine, I guess they were able to catch mine, you know, because that's how this works, right? So, yeah, I did lose 4 boats. Goddamn. I am the richest, huzzah, and the king of Sicily has died, but there's an heir to take over. And that is it for the Danes. All right, that's a victory for me. And an heir matures, Prince Yusuf. Okie dokie, yeah. Gunsmith's Guild is completed here in Valencia, and another Gunsmith's Guild. I think these allow me to... I think these are the top tier. I think these actually give +1 valor to my handgunners and my arquebusiers. I believe that's what the Gunsmith's Guild does. Let's see, Prince Yusuf, what do you got? Chinless Wonder, oh dear. Perhaps 1 or 2 of this man's close ancestors were a little too close, resulting in an unconventional family tree. Poor guy. Plus -1 acumen and then -1 command. But you know what? He's a natural leader, so despite the -1 command, he also leads his men from the front, gaining much respect and inspiring his men to greater efforts. +2 morale and then +1 loyalty. So, a little give and take there. All that really matters, though, is that he stays alive and serves me well. So where's my guy? Prince Yusuf, where you be? 4 loyalty, 3 command, 2 acumen. That's, you know what? I'll take it. That's totally acceptable. Now the Danes are gone, and now I can just kind of do a slow withdrawal from all of these provinces. Yeah, no more Danes. I still don't know what the red numbers mean. That's been a mystery to me so far. But without further ado, yeah, let's just pull back. You know, I'll pull back. I suppose. I think I want to focus on these guys first up here in Swabia. Pull them back, and then next turn I can pull back like my second layer down to Toulouse and Aquitaine, and then go from there. So let's just do it in a three-turn process, and we can extricate ourselves from Western Europe and go back to our safe little home here in Spain and North Africa, and just kind of live our best lives, you know? Oh wait, they're not gone. What? Oh shit! The Danes are still here. Where? Damn, where's our... So they had another air pop-up? Where is he? He's not in Genoa. And he's... God damn, he just popped up, didn't he? No, he didn't. 30 years old, so he's been here for a while. Oh, man. Okay. So what do we have here? In Sicily, it's going to be the king. 4-star general, not bad. Honestly. And then, yeah, +2 valor, so he's going to fight pretty well. And then irritable, +1 dread. Okay. And then an archer and an arbalaster. That's all that it's going to be. But I currently don't have any, like... Damn. Yikes. Okay, so what I can do, I'll have to use my armies here in Cyrenacia because I, as I said, I do plan on, leaving this territory. I don't want to hang out here and just kind of wait. So, what I can do is let's just kind of bring these boats like that, and then let's do, yeah, like one of you guys. Actually, let's bring 2 of you guys just to be safe. There we go. That's the chain. I can't move them now, can I? No, I cannot. But in the next turn, I can move, however many stacks I want to from Cyrenacia, and then just fight another siege battle and get rid of this king. I do have enough demi cannons here in Cyrenacia, so, and just troops in general, right? I can really choose my best troops. Looks like, is this a civil war? Oh, the Danes are going through a civil war. Okay. Is it just them? I don't see any of the stacks. Oh, I guess, yeah, Wales. Yep, this is another Danish stack that has gone rebel. Yep, yeah, a few more. Denmark and then Norway as well. Interesting. Okie doke. Okay, so that's worth keeping an eye on. Damn, okay, that's frustrating because I have to keep worrying about these navies now. Not the, biggest deal, I guess, but it does slow me down a little bit. For the siege in Sicily, there's going to be no messing about here. I do have 6 cannons, then, yeah, swordsmen, archers, and then I have a 7-star general, Ghazi infantry, Moahid foot soldiers, all that good stuff. And then I am also bringing in a couple units of Faris, which is a pretty big risk for me because I can't train these anymore. But it was suggested that I should bring dismounted Faris into these siege battles because dismounted Faris are actually good swordsmen. They are, if I remember correctly, they are like its own individual unit that is only available in siege battles would be a dismounted Fari. I believe so. I believe that's the case. So this is my chance to see them before I kind of forget and before I run out of Faris. Let's see some dismounted Faris in action and see if they can get the job done in cracking through these relatively minor defenses here in Sicily. But you know what? I've made a bigger mess out of smaller problems. So and also this is a freaking fortress. This is a tier 5 fortress. Luckily, there's no defensive upgrades for the fortress, but I'm pretty certain that just a basic fortress is also pretty terrifying. So, yeah, no messing about here. I will bring these guys on, and then, yeah, I'll attack the castle. I'll actually, hover over the castle with both stacks and see if that works for getting reinforcements into this battle. Now, as far as Egypt is concerned, finally, with the distraction of the civil war, the Egyptians finally have taken Egypt back from the Danes, and this garrison's going to fall in 2 turns. Good for Egypt. Now, bad for me in a sense that I will be bordering a powerful nation once again, but hopefully they can behave themselves and they will not be attacking me. Now, with that being said, Cyrenacia is one of their homeland's objectives, if I remember correctly. Yes, it is. So, they have incentive for taking Cyrenacia, but they don't really have the power quite yet. So, I mean, I have a lot of troops there. Even with taking, you know, 2 stacks off of Cyrenacia, this is still pretty imposing, I'd say. So, I doubt that there's going to be any trouble for the Egyptians anytime soon, but we'll have to keep an eye on that. Now, up here, instead of trying to run away from this, because these boats are faster than mine with the speed of 3, and then most of my boats are like a speed of, you know, 2, like this is my tier 3. How about I try to fight this? Like, I have a bunch of, like, these are a bunch of tier 3 boats. I am outnumbered, but let's just see what happens. I'm curious. I want to see how 7 of my boats does against 10 of theirs. And see if we can do any damage to them. And then over here, yeah, let's just keep trying to attack. I haven't been able to catch up to their fleets. Their fleets keep on fleeing from me, so it would be nice to sink a few of these boats. But it would also be nice to just kind of get rid of their faction and then we won't have to worry about these dang boats anymore. In the meantime, hopefully there's not another heir that comes of age. That would be annoying if I had to keep tracking down. Holy shit, they have organ guns? Holy guacamole, damn, that's pretty crazy. Huh, this looks like a fresh stack. Interesting, okay. Yeah, like they're... Oh, wait, what? What? Oh, yeah, I can finally spy on these forces because there's no Danish boats in the water over here. Oh, cool, yeah. So yeah, just to double check, there are no heirs in Ireland. So I don't have to go to Ireland, thank God. That seems like that would be kind of a grind. You know, the 3 whole stacks over there. And just to take a peek around, yeah, I'm not seeing any other heirs. So hopefully I don't have to keep playing like whack-a-mole with the Danish family members. The Danish actually want to fight me in the field, which is very, very interesting. So I do want to fight a siege, actually. At least I wanted to fight a siege, just so that I could test out my theory of bringing reinforcements on. But, I mean, you know, if they're going to fight me in the field, there's an opportunity for me to just kill every single last man in this army, and then I wouldn't have to fight that siege. So, let's design my army around that possibility. I suppose I could bring enough cav. I didn't really bring enough, you know, like a lot of good Gulam cavalry. I did bring some royal bodyguards, so that can suffice, I suppose. And then, yeah, archers, and I do have my Almohad foot soldiers for spearmen. Yeah, it should be fine. I won't be using my artillery into the field battle, of course, but other than that, though, I should have the tools to get this job done. I'm going to start out by just kind of going super wide as I can, and trying to get a big old encirclement on the forces, because if I can, circle them and cut them off. Potentially, like I was saying, I wouldn't have to fight another battle here, but yeah, they have forces way up on the hill over there. I wouldn't be surprised if they just kind of backed off and made this encirclement very hard on me. They are starting to get some shots onto my Faris over on this side. Let's try to maybe back you guys off a little bit here, and then bring my infantry up on this side to kind of take some of those shots. And then, yeah, my cavalry are getting far out ahead because I'm getting a little bit impatient here, so that's on me. But let's see if I can just finish. Yeah, let's just get my heavy cav on this side all the way up and around. And then infantry up the center, just keep pushing. Like, just don't even stop. Just go, go, go. My general can move up. And then my Faris, now that they've taken their attention off me, they can move back in over on this side, like here. And yeah, if they want to charge out, like if they're going to go, which way are they going to go? This way? Where's my other unit of Gulam bodyguards? Why did he not go this way? Okay, charge in here, and then you guys, I don't know why you guys got completely cut off, but you guys definitely come over there. Almohad foot soldiers get in as well. Archers chase down there. Archers here. And then archers going, or spearmen going there. And yeah, Jesus, my Gulam bodyguard's already down to 5 guys. Oh man, they did not kill a single royal knight. That is awful. Wow, that is really, really bad. Alright, my general can go over there and try to help out. And then yeah, archers chase down, archers chase up here, archers chase, and then have my Faris chase as well. just because my archers are faster, hopefully we can chase down these guys. Yeah, Faris, you have to start running, please. You run as well. And there we go. Now how are we doing against this king now? We have him surrounded on all sides. Ghazi infantry, my general, Muwahid foot soldiers, Almohad urban militia. And yeah, we are cutting them down eventually. But it looks like these archers might be able to get away, which would be really unfortunate. We might be able to cut down all of the arbalesters, but yeah, they might have an entire unit of archers get away. Let's see, these Faris get over here and shut down those archers up there. And I guess, I mean, we will kill the king, so we wouldn't even have to go in there and fight that siege, as long as the Danish faction, you know, dies. So, I guess job well done, I suppose. Ooh, yes, perfect. Okay, yeah. So they're not running like off the side of the battlefield. They decided to kind of like turn around and stupidly kind of like fight back or run in the other direction. So these archers look like they might be getting cut down by my light cav units up here, which is perfect for me. And now my other archers catching up, and they're helping to finish the job up here as well. So this is going very well for me. I have some more Ghazi infantry in the back. Yeah, let's cut down these archers here. I mean, the more that they stand and fight is the better for me. Oh, it's so close, isn't it? Damn, 16 archers are going to get away on this side. And then how about these arbalesters? Yeah, there's 16 left on that for them as well. We're still cutting them down, though. And yeah, they're not quite running for the edge, so we might be able to get rid of them. We'll see. The king is still fighting, though. Bless his heart. He's doing his best. There we go. The king is dead. Job well done, and now we just have to finish off these last 3 arbalesters. And that should be it. Okie dokie. Yeah, that should be it for the Danes. And, I mean, of course, I thought that before, but yeah, we'll find out. Sicily conquered. All right, defeat. Oh, okay, so yeah, I did lose. Is that all of my boats? I think. Was that all of my boats? I thought I only had 7 boats, actually, so I'm kind of surprised that I lost 8. But I did sink 8, so that's interesting. And it looks like they might have even brought reinforcements in for that battle, so, yeah, interesting. That is obviously high losses, so that's tough, but, you know, that's how it goes sometimes. Let's see, unrest in Burgundy. Yeah, these are the provinces that I was abandoning, so there's some loyalists taking them back, and that's, fine, as long as we've just killed the king. So, yeah, a lot of unrest going on, and I have the highest technological excellence. Perfect. And goddamn, there's another freaking Dane. Oh my god, where? I didn't see him. There's another Danish heir hanging around. Oh god. Okay, let's just skip ahead to the part that I care about. Where is he? Is he here? Where is this dude? Where? He's not. That's not him. Fuck, so he's up here in Saxony. God damn it. Oh my god. Yeah, and I can't even send a naval invasion there because there's been these actually I don't wait, can I? No, I cannot, because yeah, they have boats. They have boats here. Yeah, they have these boats that I've been trying to kill for the last, 10 turns. And I haven't been able to kill these boats. They've been getting away from me. And it's perfect timing because I can't get there. Yeah, wow. That really screwed me. Wow. How old is he? I don't think he's even that young. Yeah, he's 33, so I should have been able to spot him, but I didn't. I didn't see him. Damn, that's so frustrating. Okay. I mean, at this point, does it really matter? Honestly, as long as I can just, retreat back to my borders and try to get a ceasefire with them. Maybe they'll take that ceasefire and then we can just go back to trading. Because that's all I really care about right now. The fact that I'm down to what do we have? 1,100 and 115,952. There we go. Jesus. Yeah, that's getting a little bit low, you know, and I'm losing 11,000 a turn. So I don't want that to continue. As I said before, I don't really want to go below 100,000 in my treasury. That's kind of my comfort level. And going lower than that feels kind of shitty. So hopefully they can take a ceasefire like they should. They shouldn't want to keep fighting with me. Yeah, do I have like an emissary nearby? Oh my god, if I could just kill... I have an assassin right here. What level is he? He's level 2. 24% chance of killing the king. And yeah, the leader... There's no heir left, so if I killed him, that would be it. Oh, that would be so funny if my assassin just killed him right there. But yeah, I'm going to try to withdraw, and I'm going to try to just get that ceasefire, because I don't want to keep doing this. I'm going to be fighting, like I said, I'm going to be fighting this naval battle for forever, you know? And I think that I've done enough damage to them to make it so that they won't catch up to me with their glorious achievements. Now I have fully abandoned this part of Europe here. I've brought all of my armies back to this border here in Aragon and Navarre, and I've just burned down and sacked all of the buildings here, and all of these territories, just created a barren wasteland. And yeah, have fun. Whoever wants to take this territory, have fun with it, because there's going to be not much here, and you're going to have to build it up from scratch. So boohoo for you. In the meantime, yeah, you know what, this goddamn Danish king. I've sent all of my assassins after him to see if I can kill him, and a few of them, like my assassins are pretty good. A few of them are 3 stars and 4 stars. One of them even has a 50% chance of killing him. So hopefully they can get the job done and just deal with the Danes for me, because at this point it's getting a little bit tedious to have to keep on chasing them down. Every time a new heir pops up, it's getting a little bit frustrating. So hopefully we can deal with that, because yeah, my economy is going to start looking a little bit rough here in the future. And frankly, I would like to just kind of focus at this point on getting my armies geared up and ready to take on the Poles, instead of having to continue to worry about the Danes and their annoying big-ass navy of boats here in Valencia. So, in any case, that's all. Gonna have to wait until next time. As always, I hope you've enjoyed this episode, and thank you very much for watching. This has been Conestep playing Medieval Total War. Thank you very much, and goodbye.